covering the Northern Bahamas. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. They call themselves Rachel's Daughters, a mentoring group that helps to mold young women to live a life of purpose. The organization recently welcomed a special guest who left the group with a few nuggets of wisdom. Megan Shepard reports.
She is originally from East End, Grand Bahama, but later moved to Texas. Author Bernadine Zimmerman is a former mentor to the Rachel's Daughters Girls Mentoring Ministry and recently visited Grand Bahama to speak to the girls. She says her goal is to encourage the young ladies to walk in their purpose.
The topic I'm going to be talking to them about is becoming the young ladies that God created them to be and encouraging them to make good choices, to trust God with their hearts and their lives and their dreams, and to know that once God is first and foremost in their lives, they can achieve great things for Him, and He is able to bring their dreams to pass in their lives if they're willing to put in the hard work and stay the course and be committed to what they want to do in life.
Berlina Malone and Tasia Monroe have been a part of the program for a decade. They say the time spent in the program has helped them grow as young ladies, and now they can sow good seeds into the younger members.
The program is basically about mentoring young girls. It doesn't matter what background you come from, you'll always need a listening ear, someone to talk to, because they might not want to talk to their parents or to you. You know, that's what the ministry is about. You help me, I help you. And for me, it has helped me along the way because I always felt like I was shy and stuff like that. But coming here, my background and my life story turned out to help more girls than I thought it would have.
Throughout the ministry, I've grown very much. I learned to be able to help other young ladies. I know I may seem a bit younger, but I am actually a big sister to many of the young ladies, and they've became a part of me, and they're more like family rather than just young ladies that came into the program.
The nonprofit organization has been in existence for over 20 years. Member and director Beverly Mather is encouraging more women in the community to step up and help make a difference in the lives of young ladies on Grand Bahama.
I will make an appeal to the community, to all parents, to those that think that Rachel's Daughters have meant something in this community. We are asking the parents to join partner with us, to come and help us with Rachel's Daughters Mentoring Ministry. As you know, we have a lot of hurting girls in our Bahama Island, and we are preparing our daughters for the future. So we are hoping and praying that more parents will just, take some interest of this mentoring program and, come and give us a helping hand, or if we ask for help, don't hesitate to come and help, because it's a worthy organization. It's a non-profit organization. It hasn't been easy, but I give God thanks because through it all, He has always been by our side and He has brought us through.
The program will now take a break for the summer, but resumes once again in October. Megan Shepard, 7S Network News.
In other news, this is Teachers Appreciation Week, and a number of schools are taking time out to honor their teachers. The Jack Hayward High School held a special assembly on Monday. Guest speaker, Dean of Students at the University of the Bahamas Northern Campus, Dr. Teo Cooper, focused on the crucial role of educators in the country.
As teachers, we have to create for you what is called, in our language, cognitive dissonance. Piaget calls it cognitive dissonance. That means we have to create a discomfort for you in the learning environment. Why do we choose to make you uncomfortable in the learning environment? Because we know that it is out of that discomfort that learning emerges. And so I don't want you to take it for granted when your teacher creates a disturbance in your life by challenging you with something that you may find that's a little bit too hard. Or when a teacher pushes you to the next level because they see what's inside of you and they see that you can do greater and you can do better. So do not despise the disturbances that teachers are making in your life every single day.
He then challenged them to think about the role their teachers play in their lives.
Beyond the subject matter, I want you to think about what is the impact that these teachers are having on my life. It is said that some people come into our life for a reason, some for a season, and some for a lifetime. And I challenge you to think about your teachers in that context, because each one of them, be it positive or negative, are in your life for a reason.
The Cat Island Development Association on Grand Bahama Island hosting their 4th annual Senior Spelling Bee at First Bible Church yesterday. Association Vice President Emily Strawn McKinney says that they believe in building strong communities, and the Spelling Bee is just one way to salute our precious pearls.
Each year we have more and more persons who buy into what we are doing, because at the end of the day, when we have people actively engaged, all of us benefit. We believe that seniors really add value to every community, and we want to keep them sharp, we want to keep them active, because we know that even though they may be retired, they are still productive. The criteria is simply to be 60 years of age. We give you a list of words to spell. We end up with a competition, and the best speller is crowned the winner.
Students from Pine Forest Academy and Jack Hayward Junior High School attended the Spelling Bee. Educator Vernell Thurston accompanied the 7th and 8th graders and says they thought it was important for them to witness the seniors in action.
Seniors are our leaders, and we always want to showcase them in a very positive way. And after, everyone participating today is 60 years or over, and after having contributed in the community and being of 60, the age of 60 and over, they are still functioning, still competitive. I think it is something worth bringing our children to experience. I think this will be an experience of a lifetime for all of them, and hopefully by the time they're 60, they would be participating at a higher standard.
Well, contestant number 8, 71-year-old Linda Russell was crowned winner of this year's Spelling Bee. She won a trip to New Providence and will pay a courtesy call to the Governor General, Her Excellency Dame Marguerite Pindling. Second place went to 70-year-old Friva Mae Wilson, and 71-year-old Helen Bastian came in third. And I'm sure you would want to know the winning word. Well, it was necessary. And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
And welcome. A concerned mom sent this question. A couple of weeks ago, I went to the emergency room to take my child for medical attention for a high fever. The whole experience took almost a day because the emergency room was full of people. It seemed to me that most of those people didn't have to be there at all. Doc, isn't an emergency room just for medical emergencies? I love your question, and yes, in a perfect world, only serious medical emergencies would end up in a hospital's emergency room. When your baby is sick or hurt, it's hard to know what to do. Do we wait and see if the baby gets better, or rush to the emergency room? As a concerned mom, I will give you a few helpful tips regarding infants and children and when a trip to the emergency room may be necessary. Number 1, if there's a clear crying change. If the crying is suddenly extremely different from the baby's usual cry, it can be a sign that something's wrong. 2, strange skin color. Specific changes to look out for include turning blue, especially around the lips or face, yellow, pale, or mottled skin, or a rapidly spreading rash. 3, weak or limp muscles. Your baby has specific strength in his grip and supports himself in a certain way. If this changes, or if your baby feels unusually limp, weak, or different from normal, there could be something seriously wrong. 4, sudden sleep pattern switches. If your baby is sleeping much more than usual or acting less alert, or if he or she is difficult to wake. And lastly, unusual breathing. You should be concerned if you observe a slow, rapid, or labored breathing, flaring nostrils, belly or ribs moving unusually when breathing, or not breathing at all. If your baby shows any of these symptoms, go to the emergency room immediately. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
And just this quick note, the Grand Bahama Homecoming Committee has made the decision to postpone the Terrace Rally concert, which was set for this weekend due to inclement weather. The concert is now set for June 16th. Our Zetanas trivia on Terrace Rally will commence during that time. Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, continues in just a moment.